Good morning. Can I have your attention, please? Welcome. As many of you know, it's a tremendous reward for me to be here when we get the whole school together. So it's a great day, and we get to celebrate some very special things about our country and our school today. So welcome to the Memorial Day Assembly. At this time, I'm going to introduce the West Color Guard to present the arms. And now I'll introduce familiar voice, Craig McDonald, to the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You can remain standing as our chamber sings the national anthem. All right, please be seated. And let's do our best listening today. We've had many assemblies. It's been a fantastic school year. It's been amazing. Some would argue this is the most important because it has greater meaning than any individual or school. It goes beyond all of us. Our city named the high school Memorial High School in recognition of men and women who gave their lives in service to our country. In addition to properly honoring the memory of the soldiers who died for our country, it's important that we recognize the patriotism of those members of Memorial High School who served this country, are currently serving, or will be entering the military. Those people stand before you today. I would ask those people to please stand. If you are going into the military from here, please stand. Please remain standing. If you're a faculty member or staff or anyone else that is in the room that has served our country, please stand. If you have a brother or a sister who is serving or has served in the military, please stand. If you have a father or a mother or caregiver who is serving or has served in the military, please stand. If you have an aunt or an uncle that has served or is serving in the military, please stand. If you have a grandfather, grandmother, or other grandparents that has served or is serving, please stand. If you have another relative or a friend, or just happen to know somebody that has served or is serving, please stand this time. The number of people standing right now gives us obvious reason that this day can't be forgotten, cannot become just another holiday. And I ask anyone else to please stand and join us as a community to honor all those that have served. You guys know I like to tell you my emotions. I have goosebumps, just so you know. Just telling you. It's how I feel. At this time, you may all be seated. So we walk through these halls every day, routines come, and today's a good day to think about, where things come from. Outside by the office, there's a plaque that remembers Marine Corporal Michael Willett. He was graduating class of Memorial High School in 1999, assigned to the 3rd Battalion, 8th Marine Regiment, 2nd Marine Division, and 2nd Marine Expeditionary Force out of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. Willett's awards included the Afghanistan Campaign Medal, Combat Action Ribbon, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, the Sea Service Deployment Ribbon, the Iraq Campaign Medal, and the National Defense Service Medal. At this time, please keep him in our thoughts and prayers and memories. And now, juniors and seniors entering the military and those currently serving and retired military members will salute the memory of other fallen Memorial High School graduates. 9 graduates made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. During this time, I've asked students and other service members to come place a flower on each one of the caskets as the names are called.
I, Sergeant Dennett, proud member of the New Hampshire Army National Guard, proudly salute the memory of Leon Doucet.
I, Specialist Joshua Turpin, proud member of the New Hampshire Army National Guard, proudly salute the memory of Frank Indite.
I, Staff Sergeant Zachary Joy, a proud member of the New Hampshire Army National Guard, proudly salute the memory of R. Bruce Johnston.
I, Staff Sergeant LaMonica, proud member of the New Hampshire Army National Guard, proudly salute the memory of Norman G. Lozo.
I, Sergeant First Class Rihanna Bowie, proud member of the New Hampshire Army National Guard, proudly salute the memory of Normand R. Martel.
I, Staff Sergeant David Selmer, and proud member of the New Hampshire Army National Guard, proudly salute the memory of Wilfred Robert Larkin.
I, Aiden Almeida, class of 2025, and a proud member of the United States Marine Corps, proudly salute the memory of James E. Schooneman.
I, Specialist Joshua Turpin, proud member of the New Hampshire Army National Guard, proudly salute the memory of Winston Taggart.
I, Zachary Joy, and a proud member of the New Hampshire Army National Guard, proudly salute the memory of Michael W. Lett.
At this time, it's my privilege to introduce our guest speaker, Major Rich Brown. He is a distinguished officer with an exceptional career in the Army National Guard. Growing up in Skaneateles, New York, Major Brown was commissioned in 2004 through Valley Forge Military College's Army ROTC program, Early Commissioning Program. He later earned a degree in business administration from the University of New Hampshire in 2006, beginning his military career. Major Brown's early career included serving as an infantry rifle platoon leader and executive officer in the New Hampshire Army National Guard's 3rd Battalion. He deployed to Afghanistan in 2010 to support our Operation Enduring Freedom. Afterward, he transferred to the Rhode Island Army National Guard, where he completed Special Force assessments and selection and graduated as a Distinguished Honor Graduate of the Special Forces Qualification Course. He then went on to serve as a Special Forces Detachment Commander with deployments in Afghanistan and Bangladesh, supporting Special Operations Command Pacific. In addition to this, in Special Forces, Major Brown has held leadership roles such as Assistant Operations Officer and Operations Officer for the 2nd Battalion. He also served as the aide-de-camp at the Deputy Commanding General at the U.S. Army John F. Kennedy Special Warfare Center and School. Most recently, he became the Executive Officer for the University of New Hampshire's Army ROTC program. He served as the Brigade S3 Special Operations Officer for the 54th Troop Command, and now commands in New Hampshire Army National Guard's Recruiting and Retention Battalion. Major Brown's military education includes Ranger School, Air Assault School, Special Operations Combat Diver School, and more. His distinguished service has earned him numerous awards and medals, including 2 Bronze Star medals, 3 Meritorious Service medals, and several other honors. Please join me in welcoming Major Rich Brown.
Good morning, students, faculty, and honored guests. Thank you for inviting me to speak with you today. It's a privilege to stand before you, not just as an officer in the United States Army, but as someone deeply humbled by the meaning of Memorial Day. Memorial Day is more than just an unofficial start of summer or a day off from school. It's a sacred day. A day to honor and remember the men and women of the armed forces who gave their lives in service to our country. This is the distinction between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. These Americans swore to defend the Constitution of the United States and its people, not for recognition or glory, but out of a sense of duty. Because America is only an idea, a hologram, without those willing to protect it. They came from small towns and large cities, from every race, religion, and background. They were sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, friends and neighbors. And they believed in something greater than themselves. Some were barely older than you sitting here today. I myself was 17 years old on the 3rd day of school, my senior year of high school, when our nation was attacked on September 11, 2001. I watched the 2nd tower of the World Trade Center fall on live television from my first period classroom. I made my decision that day about what I was going to do with my life. Since then, I've lost several friends and peers over the course of the 22 years I've been wearing this uniform. Mark Dooley, Mark Procopio, Patrick DeVoe, Scott Diamond, Stephen DeLuzio, Tristan Southworth, Tim McGill, Matthew Ammerman, Matthew Thompson, Adam Thomas, Ryan Gloyer, and Andy Byers, to name a few. Young Americans who had their entire lives ahead of them. who volunteered to protect our way of life and gave what President Lincoln referred to as the last full measure of devotion. It's easy for us to get wrapped up in our own lives and take for granted the freedoms we enjoy. The right to speak our minds, to learn, to dream, to disagree. But those freedoms were defended and paid for by those we remember today. So what can we do to honor them? We can remember, learn their stories, speak their names. But most importantly, we can live lives that reflect the values they died defending: courage, service, and unity. I encourage you, as students and future leaders, to carry forward their legacy. Strive to make your communities better. Look out for one another. Stand up for what is right. Because honoring their memory isn't just about looking back. It's about how we live going forward. Let today be more than a ceremony. Let it be a call to gratitude, to responsibility, and to purpose. Thank you. And may we always remember the price of our freedom.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, I had to start again, just my children and my wife. They my lucky stars to be living here today, for the flag still stands for freedom, and I can't take that away. Forget the man who died and gave that life to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. For there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, all across the plains of Texas, and from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, New York to LA, there's pride in every American's heart, and it's time to stand and say, to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. I won't forget the man who died and gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
Thank you to our band. That was excellent. I want to thank Major Brown for his words and for his service. Thank you, Major Brown. Can we please give him another round of applause? One thing that stood out was when he said, how can we honor? And he said names, which compels me to say quarterback of my college football team in 2020, Captain Kyle Vandegiesen, lost his life at 29 years old on his 6th successful mission in Afghanistan. So I'm going to say his name, Captain Kyle Vandegiesen. As we close out, hopefully, understand this is, emotional day, but it is a celebration. I have one favor of all of you. We got 3 days off, which I know you're all excited about. I know that you're not going to set your alarms Monday, okay? This school has become so special to me, and hopefully most of you. Over the weekend, whatever you're doing, when you see somebody in uniform, you see a Vietnam vet hat, you see something, please thank them, and then think, and don't just thank them because you were asked to or whatnot. Thank them because you want to be a good person. You want to value others. You want to represent yourself, your school, your country, whatever it might be. Be good people and be gracious and thankful for those around us and those that have served. So have an excellent weekend. Have a great day today and make it great. And I love you all. Thank you. Have a good day.